This is Loot Locked, the paladin who gets weaker every time he gets stronger. The name of the game is very simple for this challenge. Every single time my character levels up, I have to delete all of my gear as well as the gear in my inventory. In this episode, I will not be crafting anything, but what I will be doing is trying to complete every single quest in the Redridge Mountains. Will I become the champion of Redridge, or does it all end here? If you want to catch me streaming this challenge live, make sure to subscribe to the channel with all notifications or follow the Twitch, but we stream on both platforms. Now we're back in the Redridge Mountains, but I have a good idea. Since I was recording earlier and lost a lot of footage, I went back to Westfall and I figured there was one last quest that I forgot to do in the Deadmines, which is going to help me out for when I hit level 22. The first quest that I need to do is Oh Brother. If I do this, by the time I hit the next level, I will be guaranteed to have a brand new two-handed weapon. And I also forgot to do Underground Assault. I forgot to loot the boss, so we did have to come back here anyways. After a lot of waiting, I got together a very solid group. So we made our way into the Deadmines. First thing we got to do is make sure we hit the elite quests, and we made it over. A lot of these zombies are already dead, and it seems like there's a bunch of people already waiting for this quest. Oh my goodness. And there he is. Thank goodness that we were able to win the battle of the tag. If I'm somehow to make it out of here alive, I will have a new axe. All right, round 2, Deadmines, let's go. These poles are bigger, but this group is definitely better, so I'm feeling a little bit better. Yes, this group is significantly better than the other groups. Next up is Raxor. And now with the Flash of Light spell, I feel like my heals are a lot more efficient. Ooh, we got Raxor's hammer. I guess I can use that for vendor trash. The beauty of the Deadmines is that we are going to get green gears. So as far as this run goes, the Seer's Cape is going to give me some intellect, so I'm already off to a pretty good start. And now the Pats are here, so hopefully we don't get killed. But we took out the Pats with no problem. Let's go ahead and throw on our new cape. And we got some Soldier's Boots of the Bear. This isn't going to help me heal, but it's going to help me look a little better. Woodworking gloves. Intellect, yes, we will take that again. And a Seer's belt. I will also need that because that is going to give me some intellect. And this is why we run the Deadmines, my friends. Looking better, feeling better, healing better. Our group is better. So we took out the rest of the goblins. I also needed to come here to take out the boss because I forgot to loot the quest of last time I came here. Boss was pulled, but I was feeling pretty good with my heals. As a matter of fact, maybe I could even throw in a little DPS. Like that's how much we're melting this dungeon right now. There it is, the gnome speckle sprocket. We got it. Even got some Seer's cuffs, so I got more intellect. But now we're going into the goblet room, which definitely wipes a lot of players. It's actually night and day how much better this group is performing. This room went from my worst nightmare to being something that's not really that much of a challenge. These pulls have been absolutely phenomenal. Next thing we have to do is take out the goblin boss. As we were pulling a random pack of ads, my game crashed, and luckily they didn't pull the boss yet, because if they did, I would have a very good feeling that almost everyone would be dead. That could have been it. That could have been the dungeon right there. That could have been my character. That could have been the series. Somehow we survived. I'm shaking. That was insane. The lavish jeweled ring dropped, and I'm gonna pass on it. Listen, guys, I'm deleting the gear every time. It's like, it would just be immoral for me to need on that, knowing I'm going to delete it after. Back to the pirate room we go. Hopefully no hiccups this time, but anything can happen in the Deadmines. And so we fought legions of pirates, killed them all, of course. Once again, we had to take out Smite, and we forgot to take out the ads. But don't worry, guys, he's dead. And of course, he's angry. But we're okay, guys. This is very smooth. I was able to get some new intellect boots, so I have to wear these. We got to take out Cookie again. Let's be real, guys. Cookie never stood a chance. We were working our way nicely up the ship with no problems and no wheel, and this was the moment of truth. Greenskin was patrolling up top, so we had to be extremely careful. Now it was time to take out Greenskin. Now we're going up against Edwin Van Cleef once again. He says none may challenge the Brotherhood, but he's getting challenged. He resisted my hand of justice, but he went down easily. No problem. This was probably the smoothest and most safe I've ever felt in a hardcore dungeon. And probably in hardcore in general, honestly. We just hit level 22. That's how you get it done. Level 22 is off to a great start, but now we got to go back to 0 gear. Now I'm back to nothing. But Loot Locked always has a plan. First move was to jump on a griffin. I made my way back over to Stormwind because I was saving this brand new level for this two-handed axe. What I've learned about this challenge is that you always need to be one level ahead. Fresh level means it's time to gain some new powers. We got some new abilities here. We got a new rank of Holy Light. We got a new rank of Blessing of Might. There was also another quest from the Deadmines I had to turn in, which got me some green gloves, which give 5 strength, so I'll definitely take that. Now that I'm not completely gearless, I can go back to Redridge in peace. Before I head over to the Redridge Mountains, there's a certain tower I wanted to check out in Elwyn. I picked up the Watchful Eye quest because, you know, this could definitely be useful at some point in time, even if I don't get to it right away. Now, it was time to handle business in the Redridge Mountains. We had to do the Redridge Goulash, so I'm taking out Great Gortus to get their snouts, killing spiders so I can get their spider meat, Pause. Our next step was to take out the black dragon whelps, not pull a lot of them because they hit hard. Looks like killing a spider wasn't a bad idea because I got a mail belt with 2 intellect and 2 stamina. While killing some murlocs, I got some patched leather pants, which can definitely help me out. Because by the way, we did have to take out some murlocs for 2 separate quests. Middle of questing, we got a green cape, 2 spirit, 2 stamina. I'll take it. We got tons of murlocs over here. A little scared, but we'll have to take out this entire camp. Actually, on second thought, I think I'll keep going. So we took out the murlocs on the side, tried to pick them off one by one and be safe. Some of these guys are even underwater. They're very deceptive, so I had to make sure I was careful, but don't worry. We picked them all. Oh, we got another one coming over here. Come on, pull them over here. And there we go. Took them out. Okay. Ooh, we got some lace mail boots. I'll take those. Hey, listen, better than nothing. I also looted a cloth vest, and now my character has clothes. This murloc camp was no match for me as we killed the final flesh eater. We got the final spotted sunfish. I set off to finish the final quest that I needed to do for this batch. Oh, this paladin looks like he needs help. I got you, brother. I got you, bro. You will not die under my watch. You will be okay. This is the good thing about hardcore. Sometimes helping people out, you know, when they need it. That's what I'm here for. I don't want this guy to lose his character. I got you, bro. I'm a good guy. I may not have great gear, but I have a great heart. Another quest required me to kill Redridge mongrels, and they definitely are mongrels. Look how ugly this guy is. Yeah, see you later. Another quest that I had to do was to take out these Blackrock grunts. This is a part of the map that I do not feel safe in, especially because these mobs enrage. Killing one of the Blackrock grunts got me Blackrock boots, which are 3 strength and 3 stamina. So let's keep killing these guys and trying to be careful, of course. Like, look at that Pat over there. He's just being menacing. And after maneuvering excellently through this area, I was able to kill my last Blackrock outrunner to get our final battle-worn axe. Killed the final Redridge mongrel. Now we've completed a pretty big batch of quests. So it was time to head back to the town. That XP bar is getting awfully close to the next level, and I kind of need to figure out what I'm doing for level 23. So I went back to Deputy Felden, turned in assessing the threat, and got 950 experience. Still not quite enough yet for level 23 though. With really no idea where to go next or what direction I should take, I decided it was time to hit level 23 with really no plan. So I turned in the Blackrock Menace quest, and now the next quest is going to require me to kill Tharil Zune. And I also got the Shadow Magic quest. You know the rules of the challenge. New level means no gear. We're at least off to a good start though, because I can turn in the underbelly scales and at least get some armor. Green boots that give me stamina. And Dockmaster Baron over here. We're gonna turn in selling fish and get some pretty useful stuff. Even some fish oil speed boost thing. I don't even know what this is called. And we also turned in Murloc Poachers, which is gonna give us some vendor trash. We got one more quest to turn in, and that was talk to Chef Brianna and turn in the Redridge Goulash quest. Already about 25% of the way through this level. And I was out mob grinding, and one of the first enemies I kill gives me a green Sears belt with +4 intellect. That is awesome. The main goal right now is to just try to find a weapon somehow, some way. Maybe if I killed these low-level Redridge Thrashers, I could 1, train my unarmed skill, but 2, pull a weapon. First mob that I killed, so I went up to a 14 Redridge Thrasher, and I was able to get a crude battle axe. Let's freaking go, bro. This is absolutely amazing, especially because I was leveling 2-handed axes last level also, so I'm good to go. Killed another Thrasher and got green mail bracers. Oh my goodness, I was cooking this level. This could be a good kill right here. Rib Chaser is an elite, so hopefully he'll drop some green gear. Maybe a new weapon, perhaps? Let's get him early before he pulls his entire pack of friends. Yes, we got him. We got him pulled. Let's be safe though. You know, this guy probably hits kind of hard, I bet. This was like Hogger's older cousin. We killed Hogger's cousin, and what did he drop? He dropped some iron pikes. Okay, we'll take that. And also mail bracers that are green. I already had these. Fresh level with no gear means maybe now is a good time to go back to the Deadmines and try to get some free experience as well as some gear. All right, we made it to Westfall. Let's hope that this run goes smooth. Every time you set foot in a dungeon, it definitely gets risky. We made it into the dungeon. No one's saying anything about my character being naked. On our way in, we got an inscribed buckler. I honestly think I'm probably going to need that for this dungeon. I'm the champion of the Deadmines, so there's no way I'm going to die this time. All right, let's get to it. We got some Sears gloves, which are good, but not that good. So I'll greet it, but I'll still win it. There we go. All right, first step, kill Raxor. Hopefully he drops the mace. Nice. We got soldier's armor of the gorilla. I definitely need that. It's got intellect. Seems like at this rate, I'll be back to having a full set of gear in no time. Ooh, I got me an upgrade, barbaric battle axe of the monkey. I will take that because I have a gray axe. Not to mention it gives me a little stamina too. Wow, not my tank asking me halfway through the dungeon, wait, so why don't you have gear on? I'm sure he's very happy to find out I'm doing a YouTube challenge. We worked our way nicely into the goblin room with no problem, and the lavishly jeweled ring dropped. I hope nobody needs for this. I told my group it would be wrong for me to need that. Back to the pirate room we go. All right, it's time to take out Smite. You know, I hope he drops something good for me. Smite was dead, now we just gotta make our way up to the top. By the way, nothing good dropped either. What is that, a bandit cloak of healing? I'll take that. So we made our way up the boat. All that was left to do was take on old Captain Greenskin. And we got another round with Edwin Van Cleef. Stunned VC at 50%. There we go. No pats for you, buddy. And what did he drop? The Cruel Barb, but I don't need that. Another loot lock dungeon where I remained victorious. The run was complete, but there was still more work to be done. While I was here, I forgot that I never did the Coast Isn't Clear quest or Coastal Menace, so this should just be some free, easy experience. And there he is, old Merkeye. Let's kill him. Grab his slimy scale, and we had some stragglers from the Deadmines I wanted to help out with the quest also, because I'm a nice guy. With those two quick quests out of the way, it was time to turn in the Coast Isn't Clear, and then we're going to turn in the Coastal Menace because we get a green shield because I'm about to ding. Here goes nothing. Level 24 at last. So I go into a fresh new level with nothing but a shield. A fresh level means we return back to Lakeshire to kill some Murlocs and try to get some gear. So this is an interesting scenario. We have an elite here and I have no armor. So hopefully he can give me something good. Hopefully I'm not risking my life. All right, turns out he was not that scary. But what has he got for me? He's got some cloth shoulders. This is really good to get in the beginning of the level. So I'm flying back to Westfall right now because we just got a new reset. I can do the Deadmines. I have no gear. I need to get something. On my way to the dungeon, I killed a Defias pillager. And what did we pull? A two-handed weapon. Thank goodness. At least we can quest if we make it out of here alive. I don't normally go in groups with hunters, so hopefully this doesn't end my character because this thing right here can really kill us. And let's start. Bard's Cloak, I'll take it. And we're back. Hopefully no one minds a naked healer. All right, we got a lace mail belt. We'll take it. We went on to kill Raxor. And we got a nice upgrade with Raxor's hammer, so we have a two-handed weapon going into this level. Soldier's Boots of the Bear. Let's roll neat on it. It was also good to be in here because I could actually work on my weapon skill. All right, next up is gold flecked gloves. I'm definitely gonna need those. And there it is, 4 strength and 3 intellect. And these guys just did a massive pull, and I have aggro. Guys, this is supposed to be an easy dungeon here. It's not supposed to be difficult. Are we gonna survive? We are, but like not comfortably. I have no mana. I don't like these pulls. This group is not. This is not a good group. I'm literally and there's 5 elites alive still. Guys, I'm hello. Please, can we not? Also, the golems, you can stun this. This doesn't need to, it doesn't need to go down like this. You know, I don't like sweating into Deadmines, all right, people? Now we head into the pirate room. Hopefully I can trust this hunter. Something about this guy that just makes me nervous. Like, what are you doing with that pet? And just like that, Smite was down. What are we gonna get? Is Reaver, one-handed axe, not good. All right, we got Greenskin coming up. I'm not sure if he drops anything good for me, but we'll keep an eye out. All right, we got another round with Van Cleef. Imagine wiping here. That would be great. Nice hand of justice, and Van Cleef is going down. Thanks for the free experience, bro. Listen, the loot wasn't great, but I got out of the Deadmines 1 alive, 2 with experience, and 3 at least some type of weapon. All right, let's head back over to Redridge. We are back in Redridge. Let's hopefully finish off this quest and hopefully finish the zone. Let's finish off the Mystics. Iron Pike, Iron Rivet, quest done. Well, while we were killing these guys, we got patched leather pants. I will take that because my character has no pants. So we got some pants. Now that all the Mystics are down, let's go turn in a couple of quests. Why not? Actually, yeah, I think we're going to hold on to Everstill Bridge because this gives rewards. We're more than halfway through the level, so I'm going to ride this one out for a little bit. We have a quest right here to kill Belly Grub. This guy can definitely do a lot of damage, but let's see if we can solo him. Oh, no, he hits hard. This guy hits hard. I think he might, nah, he's not so bad. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stun him and give myself a nice big heal. Just to get back to full. I don't like how my screen is shaking, though. Really, I don't know why I was so scared of this guy because he is dead. That wasn't so bad. All right, now it's time to go to the risky part of the map. Everything over here that you see on the map is red, and red usually means dead. Definitely very hard, but hey, maybe not hard enough. As long as he doesn't run into the other ones. Oh, we got a Shadow High Pendant. Nice. While I was here, this gnome wanted to take out Lieutenant Fangor. I mean, I definitely can't do that by myself, so we might as well group up and take him out. He says, I'll grab these guys, you heal. Yeah. Okay, 5 seconds. All right, dude. This is a pull that I don't feel great about. I don't want to pull aggro. I'm going to let you, yeah, I'm going to let you take some aggro. Kind of just like the idea of keeping you alive and me not getting hit. Nice. Shadowhide pendants. All right, it's time to take out Lieutenant Fangor. Hopefully there's no respawns or anything like that. Oh, yeah, I already got one on me. All right, guys. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. I do have, well, we do have another healer here too, so I think we'll be all right. Oh no, we got big pulls right now. This is a big one. Well, let's take out Fangor real quick. Oh yeah, we got big respawns. Massive respawns. That's no problem, though. Yeah, those respawns could be detrimental. 2 healers, though, it's like, how could we die? We could probably pull 10 of these guys, I think. Fangor's Paw, we got it. That was a big pull. He put up a good fight, but we made it out. Looks like one of these guys dropped a quest. So let's bring this back to Theocritus the Mage. Okay. Other quest over here, Watchful Eye. Let's go turn this one in. And there it is. All right. What do we get? Did we get anything good? They want us to go into the tower in Stonewatch Keep. All right. Now that I'm with this group, we have this gnome over here dancing. And I think he wants to go into the tower where you have to fight elite, so this is gonna be scary. Now it's time to take on the tower. We got a good group, so I'm actually pretty confident right now we'll be good. All right, fighting our way up the tower. This is definitely one of my favorite like parts of WoW questing, period. I love going up the towers, fighting the elites. Oh, I'm getting aggro. Hey, healer. This is truly peak WoW gaming right here. All right, so we're able to loot the jar, which is going to complete this quest. Now it's time to fight our way in. There is no way I'm soloing this. I'm sure there's some crazy players out there that can solo this, but I'm not that guy. Guys, there's a guys. Oh God, run. Guys, what are we doing over here? Dude, that's a massive pull. Guys, pull back. Don't do that. Don't do that. Guys, come on. Guys, I'm out of mana. Guys, I'm out of mana. Dude, I was so scared. We got ourselves a big pull here, guys. Farrell Zun. Do I have this quest? Oh, I do have the quest. Never mind. I have the quest. All right, guys, we got this. That was a big pull, but we are exceptionally good, so we are okay. If we survive that pull, I feel like we can pretty much survive everything. Darryl Zune, you are done, bro. Great job. Yeah, that was a good job. And there we go. We'll take the Darryl Zune's head. Thank you. Now we got to work our way into this keep. All right, so we're working our way into this tower, and it's so terrifying. Oh my God, there's so many. Oh my God, that's a huge pull. Holy goodness. Okay. Well, guys, what do we do? Kite? He wants to kite. All right. Well, let's LOS, I guess, the caster. Right? Guys, I'm not really much of a help. See, we don't really have much DPS power here. If we get respawns too, we're going to be cooked. This is such a big pull, dude. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to help. I'll do what I can. Are we LOSing? We getting down here? Dude, this is tough. Well, we got healers though. I mean, we got 2 healers. We should be okay. Let me throw down a little support heals, I guess. Make sure the mage is okay. Wow, this is massive. Guys, if we get a respawn, we probably should think about running out of here. What do you guys think? Like I said, I'll try to throw down some DPS. We need to focus it though. We gotta keep it together. I just hope I don't pull aggro. Oh man, this is something. Where's he going? Do I have to lay on hands you, bro? I'm banished right now. Oh, that's the problem. I can lay on hands you, bro. Just say the word and I got you. Just say the word and boom. I'm like trying to throw down DPS, but also like how useful am I? We're so not focused too. Like everyone's taking a little bit of damage. If we survive that pull, I think we can take out, you know, I don't think we'll have an issue. That was a tough one though. I really didn't feel... That wasn't a great feeling. If we can do that, we can do anything. Oh yeah. I don't feel great. Yo, guys, go for the Scold Caster. Maybe we can, you know, stun his interrupts also. We got ourselves a very big pull here. This is the boss. He's got to go. We have 3 elites and a dragon. The dragon thing hits hard. All right. If the tank's the only one that finds out, I'll be happy about that. I'm going to give my guy a nice heal. I'm going to start off healing you. Make sure you're okay. I want to make sure that you're safe. Better me than a healer. Yeah, that's for sure. Luke, go DPS. All right, I'm going to go DPS, bro. If he dies, it's on you. If he dies, it's on you, bro. I'll dispel. Hey, listen, you know part of being a healer is dispelling, right, bro? Did you forget? Oh. Ooh, I'm ability locked right now. All right, not so bad. I don't know why we were making this a lot scarier than it had to be. All right, so it looks like the battle of the orcs is done. Kill the Blackrock Hunter. Boom. And... he is dead. Loot Locked is really the champion of Redridge. We have a scary moment right here. Everyone is running. Guys, don't leash them. Just run. That's it. Just leash. Don't do anything. Oh, wait. Someone's about to get... oh, is that the target dummy? All right, we're good. That could have been, listen, that got a little sticky right there. We had a big pull. After a few near-death experiences, I made it back into Lakeshire with a ton of quests to turn in. I was very close, so after turning in my first quest, I hit level 25. These are the levels where deleting gear hurts. Losing the weapon is really what hurts the most, but I had some quests to turn in, so why don't we pick up some bridge workers gloves? We'll turn in Tharal's Zune, and we will pick up the Orc Crusher. This is going to be perfect for level 25. Turned in Midnight Orbs and got a ton of XP, and then I barged into Town Hall with no clothes on. Hopefully I don't get thrown out of this place. I turned in Solomon's Law, got 15 silver and 1800 experience. I talked to Magistrate Solomon, and I turned in Lieutenant Fangor, and I turned in Galthazog, and I got a lot of XP. And then we had one more quest to turn in, and that was Unwelcome Guest. So that is another 1900 experience. Going into this level, we are already halfway done. Even better, I have a weapon. Maybe saving it for level 26 would have been a better idea. I don't know. Despite hitting level 25 and beating most of the quests, I'm still not the champion of Redridge Mountains because I got to go into this cave and do the Black Rock bounty. And we have an escort quest. I'm going to a cave, so I'm grouping up with people. Dude, this guy just pulled the entire camp and we killed Yowler, I think. Oh my goodness. Yo, look how many there is, dude. This doesn't feel good. He actually got down to like half health and he has world buffs too. Well, if we could do that, I guess we can do anything, right? There it is, Yowler's Paw. We're doing pretty good here, guys. This area always scared me, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully we can make it through unscathed. Here we go. My worst fear, going into a cave with a trigger happy warrior. Like this guy's just pulling like 5 at a time, but that's okay. We'll survive. And just like that, we took out 15 Black Rock champions, but that's not going to stop us because we got an escort quest here. Escorting this guy's was always one of my favorite quests. Realistically, Redridge is just like one of my favorite zones ever. Remember, we have to walk extremely slow and dramatically like this guy to farm some aura. Without any struggle or fighting, we've already made it out of the cave. But we got a lot of bad guys outside, so hopefully we can finish the job. He's taking a rest? Dude, what is wrong with you? That's all right. We're here to fight all the orcs for you. Don't worry. We have just a couple of more pulls with the slowest character ever. Now that the cave is cleared, he's actually going to start running fast. And it was a happy ending. We made it back to Lakeshire. I went back into the cave real quick to get a little bit of mob grinding done. Ooh, I got a superior cloak of the eagle. I'll definitely take that. We had one final quest to do in Redridge Mountains. This lion statue right here is going to give us the quest called Morganth. It was me and the singular gnome right here. I asked him if we got this and he said, sure thing. All right, buddy. Listen, I don't know. If there's one thing I know about towers is that they are extremely scary. Not only that, it looks like we have to fight our way up the entire thing. All right, I made the executive decision to not do it because it's an elite and there's only 2 of us, so I just don't really see it happening. All right, we got a big pull right here. I'm almost dead. This guy leashed and we're good. Whew. Had to lay on hands there. That was crazy. I don't want to be a quitter. If there's still a quest that needs to be done, then we need to do it. So I found this dwarf warrior. Hopefully 2 people is enough to get this done. So we worked our way up this terrifying tower, and I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most scared I've been since I did my first Deadmines run. Hopefully he pulls back because there is the final boss of the place and I'm just so scared. Here, this is the moment of truth. I either die here or I become the champion of Redridge. Stun him if he starts to use his summon and only on that. All right, let's do it, bro. LOS on his casters and corners if you need to. Aye, aye, Captain. And here it goes. All right, here goes nothing. Okay, he's fearing. He's fearing. All right, I got you, bro. We got this. All right, we're good. That's good. We got to watch out for that caster, though. We got to watch out for him. I'm going to try to help out with the Dark Weaver right now. He hits hard, though. Oh, no, we're good. I think we got this. I think we got this. Let's take out the succubus minion. Take out all the ads if possible. Boom. All the ads are down. And guys, I think we were panicked for no reason. Let me just make sure I heal you real quick, bro. Oh, I got aggro. Stun him. Yes. We stunned him before he popped his minion. I think we got him, guys. I think he might cook me though. Yeah, we got him. Too easy. Pendant of Shadow. Morganth is down. He said that was easy. Oh my goodness, bro. 2-man? Come on, bro. All that was left to do was to fight our way out of here. Hopefully we, you know, I'm getting hit right now, buddy. Don't let me die. With not much clothes, I returned to Redridge as a champion. I turned in the Black Rock bounty quest. Had to make a little trip back to Elwyn. So I made it to the Tower of Zora. I made my way over to Theocritus. I had 2 quests. So first we're doing the retrieval quest, which is going to give me 1400 experience. And the one that's going to make me ding is Morganth. Boom. Level 26. Plus, I get these sweet shoulders to start this level off with, which is perfect. I'm naked, but I'm not afraid because we got a couple of quests to turn in Redridge. This is going to give me a male chest. This quest is going to give me male boots. So in this level, I got a little bit of a cushion. Unfortunately for me, though, I do not have a weapon. While I'm here, I might as well pick up the Stockades quest. And just like that, my entire quest log in the Redridge Mountains is complete, which means I'm officially the champion of Redridge. I truly made some unforgettable adventures in this zone and definitely had a couple of close calls. I flew back into the city of Stormwind. It was time to make my way into the tavern, grab some ale, and reflect on past adventures. There's a lot to do in the next episode, so I'll see you all very soon.